Hello YouTube, welcome to another video. I went to a cool auction on Monday and picked up some cool stuff from the auction. So the first thing you'll see here is this awesome Star Wars Action Fleet Yavin Rebel base. It actually came out of from the auction from a lot of 60 plus Action Fleet vehicles. I thought I'll put the picture here right now. There's actually about 63, 64 if I counted correctly. There's absolutely loads of these things. Now if anybody remembers these toys, they came out in the mid-90s when the Star Wars craze came back again. And they were basically small versions of the figures and the vehicles. Now usually with micro machines, I find their toys can be a bit poor in quality in terms of like the scale. So with micro machines, most of the figures are pointed in one way or in a certain pose. But with Action Fleet, they're like the upgrade of the premium versions where they actually can bend their arms and legs and they can move a little bit. They can fit in the cockpit of the planes and the vehicles and stuff. I absolutely love these ones. I got so many of them. So many. Also at the auction, I got this. A very cool Shogun Warriors Raiden figure in his box. Now he's too big for me to actually film him in one go. Let's have a look inside. So the box is in pretty good shape and he is really lovely. He's really tall. If anybody remembers these toys, they came out in the late 70s, made by Mattel. I'm pretty sure they're released in the UK, but very limited edition. Comes with some spare parts. These bits go into his chest, and once you press the back bit, I think it just fires out quite rapidly. Comes with its original cool paperwork, listing some of their ones you can get. That's our one there, Raiden. It comes with a picture of the best one they ever did, the Godzilla. If anybody has one of these for sale, please get in contact with me. I've been wanting a Shogun Godzilla forever. Hopefully I want to try and find them complete, but if I can get them loose, that's fine. With alright box, that's still fine. If you want to sell the box on their own or parts on their own, hit me up, because I've been after one of those Godzillas forever. And then I went to a really cool, awesome toy shop, which I go to every now and then, and had some really cool stuff I picked up, like this Monogram Rambo attack set. This is like a model 1/48 scale model. It's pretty cool. Doesn't have much on the back, but it should look a bit like this. What I think they did was, I think the company who made this had these sort of kits already made up, because these are all Vietnam War, late 70s, early 80s sort of like models. And I think they just said to Rambo, can we have the branding? And they said yes. They stuck it all over the model kits and got some new artwork done, and that was it. Because this model doesn't actually look like it's really a Rambo model. It's more of a toy soldier model with an occasional hint at Rambo. Still really cool. I need to double check to make sure it's complete. It might be sealed, I don't know. Got some fading at the bottom. This wrapper looked like it was put on by the shop itself. And then I got this amazing garlic mobile. This comes from the little Dracula toy line. It was if I remember rightly, a children's cartoon when I was a kid, made by DreamWorks, I think. The Garlic Man was pretty cool. He has this really cool kind of like garlic face, and obviously I think he fights Dracula because Dracula does not like garlic. Some cool artwork on the box. This is very 90s in that sort of approach. Very Turtles, very kind of, you know, Street Sharks, Biker Mice from Mars. Has that sort of feel to it. Now let's have a look and see if it's actually complete, because I didn't actually get this out of the box. Okay, amend that. I can't actually get it out of the box because it's actually factory sealed, which is a big plus. This is really cool. This will be going on eBay pretty much ASAP, really. That's what it looks like inside. 90s toys are going up price. Not not massively, not jumping like 70s and 60s toys did and 80s toys did, but they are they're gradually going up there. People are kind of becoming aware that these toys existed and remembering them in their minds, and they're now getting disposable income and buying these things up. So look out for 90s toys because they're going really well at the moment. And then we have this awesome Star Wars puzzle from the first film. It looks like it's the maybe Italian version. My foreign language is pretty poor. I paid £5 for this. I still haven't checked to see if it's made up yet. I'm pretty sure it will probably be incomplete. Most of these times you buy puzzles, they are incomplete. But when I got the last 3 or 4 puzzles I got from this place have been complete, so I need to check that out later on. They're not the hardest toy to find. We have the Migo Superman. He's pretty cool. As I say, everything's cool. Why he's interesting is he appears to be the British version because he has the bit in the back of him where you can the black switch where you can press it and his arms move, or he moves side to side like this. Which is a bit of a poor gimmick, to be honest. Not really the amazing gimmick at all, really, just does back and forth. But he stands quite tall, as you can tell. He still has his emblem on his badge, on his chest. That is usually always missing, and though that emblem is bending around, it is pretty much complete. Has his cape as well, and his original boots. Hard to find that in this condition. Usually you find them loose, and in very, very, as in loose as in incomplete loose, and in very poor condition. And last but not least, I paid silly money for this. This is the 1974 Palatoid Catalogue. This is a toy catalogue for the company Palatoid, obviously, from 1974. But as you can guess, the main reason I wanted to pick it up was because of the Action Man content. This is really cool. It has lots to do with Action Girl, which is the spin-off of Action Man, if you didn't know that. Some Mickey Mouse stuff, lots of Tiny Tears and Pippa. I would do a better video on this magazine because this is amazing. This was given to trade, so basically anybody who worked in toy shops would have got one of these. Anybody who was going around to dealers, handing them out to dealers would have had them in their briefcases to hang out to people. So yeah, very cool, very kind of rare thing to find. They do turn up, they're not super hard to find, but you can probably only see 1 or 2 of these a year online for sale. There you go, Action Man. They're very similar to the Action Man catalogues, which are much smaller, but they detail other things that you wouldn't usually get in the Action Man catalogue. Tank Commander with a blue hat. I'll go for this magazine, this catalogue, in a better video. So we then went to Leicester Vintage and Old Toy Shop in Leicester, as you would have guessed, run by Joe and his crew. Very, very cool. It's the first time I've ever been. I'll put some few photographs up now. And what I got from there was some cool things. I got Bucky O'Hare on card. Now, I've had Bucky O'Hare loose loads of times. This is really nice. The card's got a bit of wear to it, but not too much. Got a bit of a curve going on. Still pretty nice. Bucky's really good. Bubble's really good by the looks of it, from what I can see. The best thing about Leicester's Vintage Toys was I thought the prices might be a bit on the high side because they have loads of good stuff, good quality toys, the toys that you've always wanted. Actually, the prices are okay. I paid £35 for this. This is a carded Bucky for £35. I mean, he's the one that everybody wants in the collection when they first start collecting, and for a sealed card that's probably, what, 30 years old now? I'm happy to pay that. Now, we did not pay £4.50 for this. This is the Action Man Commander uniform on card. This is the locker box card, I think that's what they call it. This is where you can put all this stuff in here. has the really cool commando crayon, which you can actually crayon the face of your action man. Really, really cool. I'm a bit unsure if I want to sell this or keep it in my personal collection. I have the uniform loose on the figure, but I do not have the uniform on card, so he might have to stay in my collection, unfortunately. And then the very last thing, I've always wanted one of these. This is the Action Man German Stormtrooper outfit. Really cool, really cool. I'm not 100% sure if this is vintage or 40th. Yeah, it's the 41, that's their fault. Still pretty cool. I love this outfit, it's so good. I don't have it loose for some reason, I find it hard to find loose. So to have it in 40th, that'll have to do for now. I'll probably just keep it in the box, because these 40th things are good up in price anyway. I didn't pay too much for actually, but it's really cheap. This wasn't from Leicester Vintage Toys, it's from another dealer. You can see it has the Stormtrooper outfit. Pretty cool. Anyway, thank you much for watching. Appreciate it as always. Happy hunting and stay safe.